didn't want to wake you up, but I really want to show you something.
They were the movies we woke up for.
I got no strings, no makeup.
The movies that we watched over and over and over again. They taught us about love.
A whole new world.
I just want to say goodbye.
They taught us about loss.
No, you can't.
They taught us how to settle an argument.
I can.
You can't.
Can.
Can't.
That sometimes you don't even need words at all. They were the movies that taught us who we were, who we are, and who we will become.
I am your father.
These are the movies of our childhood. As the Great Depression knocked the country to its knees, a man named Walt Disney showed us that with a little help, we could learn to stand again, even if it took a crew of 7. And a young girl from Kansas kept our spirits high, reminding us just where hope was.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
As a day of infamy brought the Great War to America, we were given hope that even the unlikeliest candidate could find his wings.
But I be done seen about everything when I see an elephant fly.
That we would all find our footing. And that, when in doubt, never hesitate on who to call.
Let your conscience be your guide.
A decade that brought suburbia, the family unit, and color television, the 1950s saw a country that was now a land unlike anything anyone could have ever imagined. A land that brought new friends.
Old ugly yellow dog. He ain't an ugly yellow dog. He's a pretty yellow dog.
A land where we could all find our kingdom. In a decade fueled with sadness, we were shown how to keep our heads held high.
That a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
And in a decade that showed prosperity, we were encouraged to sing from the mountaintops.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
In a decade when bell-bottoms and disco ranked supreme, we learned that nothing could ever be as sweet as our own imagination.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
And we learned what fear sounded like. As our imagination took us to a galaxy far, far away. From MTV to Atari, the 1980s offered many other options for entertainment, but the movie still reminded us what it meant to be a kid again. And that the sky was never the limit. The 90s brought change to the children's film, as we were introduced to our first animated Best Picture nominee,
Beauty and the Beast.
the movie that would forever make grown men around the world hide tears while walking out of the theater, and we were introduced to a little company called Pixar.
To infinity and beyond!
As the country continued to find no boundaries, the children's film didn't either. As we sailed the open seas, traveled under them,
Dory.
and our love for a mischievously romantic trash compactor had our hearts soaring for the stars. From Poppins to Potter, Tom Hanks on a piano to Tom Hanks in a cowboy hat, and from a cowardly lion to the king of lions, the children's film have shaped every single one of us, proving that whether we're 7 or 70, we're never too old to visit some old friends, if only in our dreams.